Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, 21st day of May, 25th day of Iyar. Here we go. Today I want to hit the point. This will be important for a lot of you if you are staying up Shavuos night. Some of you are going to drink a lot of coffee, right, to help you stay up at night, or soda or caffeinated drinks, and you're going to sip all night long. So the basic question that you're going to have is, what are you going to do with brachas? Are you going to, like, you start your learning, let's say, around midnight, and you're going to make a bracha of shahakol niyeh on that first sip of coffee, and then basically you're going to be sipping that coffee for the rest of the entire night. You're going to finish a cup maybe in the middle of the shiur, refill it at 12:45 or however it's going to work for you. But the question is, what do you do about brachos? Do you make brachos all night long? Shakol niyeh bo'er nefashos. I mean, you're drinking and drinking and drinking, so and you don't want to make brachos for nothing, but you also don't want to not make a bracha where you should be making a bracha. So here's one halachic opinion that a lot of rabbis say, and that is, you make a bracha before the first sip of coffee that you take that night, and you say Sha'akol Niyeh, and you think in your mind, this bracha is for all of the coffee that I'm going to drink here in this base medrash where I'm learning for the rest of tonight. And this Sha'akol Niyeh I'm having in my mind thinking that it's for all of my drinks for the rest of the night. Then, at the end of the night, when you're going to have your last drink, you'll say Bori Nefashos at the end of that last drink, and that Bori Nefashos will cover for all the drinking that you've done in the entire night. A lot of rabbis are of the opinion that that is the best way to do it. That way you won't have any unnecessary brachas. You had a clear thinking that your shahakol that you made at the beginning of the night was for all the coffee that you were going to drink at that base medrash the whole night. And the Bori Nefashos was clearly for all the drinking that you did throughout the entire night. So that is one way that the rabbis suggest that you do it. Might I just add that at the end, when you make the Bori Nefashos, you can't just take one little sip at the end and make a Bori Nefashos, because Bori Nefashos is only said if you've had a meaningful amount of drink. So what you should do then is drink a good sized drink. Good size we call like about 3.5 ounces. If you think about those little bathroom cups, the little toss-away ones, so it's a little bit more than that. Drink that in one shot. Make a Bori Nefashos at the end of that, so that Bori Nefashos went on that drink, and it also covered for everything that you drank in the entire night. There are other rabbis who have different opinions and say that maybe it should be a bracha before each cup of coffee and a Bori Nefashos at the end of each cup of coffee. But the more common thing that most rabbis are saying to do is to go that first way of one bracha before all the coffee of the night and one Bori Nefashos at the end of all the coffee of the night. Mind you, you may have noticed that I said in that same base medrash where you're learning, if in the middle of the night you're going to switch locations, you're going to go to another shul to catch another shiur, then most rabbis are probably all going to tell you, make a shahakol niyeh for all the drinking that you'll do at that first base medrash. Make a Bori Nefashos at the end of your last 3.5 ounce drink at the end of, let's say, 3 in the morning at that base medrash. And if you're switching base medrash, go to another place, and if you're starting coffee all over again in a new location, make a new bracha and a new Bori Nefashos for that second location. Because to have the bracha that you make at the beginning of the night cover for all the different places you're going to walk to all over the city, it doesn't stretch that far. So, okay, that's the basics for you on drinking coffee on Shavuos night. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.